Welcome back to my channel. Remember, not all readings will resonate with every member of the collective. And if you are on Lemon watching after a minute, click the link in the comments for the complete YouTube video. If you are on Facebook and or YouTube, click the link in the comments after 3 minutes in order to see and view the full reading. So today at the focal point of our reading, we have the fox. This is cunning, sly behavior, manipulative behavior, strategic behavior, intelligence, maneuvering around complicated situations by utilizing your ability to be sneaky, pretty much. We have a woman at the focal point of this reading, and this woman may be the viewer, the reader, or it could be a woman in your life at this time that is confronting and or utilizing these characteristics in order to obtain something. But what's the future of this? Listen after 1 minute. So this woman here could be confronting this type of behavior in their partners, in their employers, or within their co-workers, or even family units. But in this case, I am gravitating more so towards partners, potential partners, and their work environment. So we have the coffin. This is an ending. This is an absolute defeat. And this shows me that either a female in the collective is being highly manipulative and cunning, and there's going to be an end to that behavior. And or this is also showing me that as a female in the collective, if this reading is about you, you yourself are putting an end to the lying, manipulative methods employed by somebody that you are close to, whether it be romantic and or in the workplace. So when I asked what happens after this, this is when I get a very interesting aspect to the reading. We receive the whip and the bouquet. The whip can stand for arguments, sharp arguments, debates, uncomfortable situations, and the bouquet suggesting that those situations will end not just amicably, but you will be rewarded and gifted as a result. And gifts could come in a variety of forms, in time, money, tangible things, or just some type of gesture. So this reading could also do with relationships and a sexual aspect to the relationship. And I'm saying this because the bouquet was followed by the lily. And there's more to this lily, but for now, the lily can often pertain to kinky and sexually deviant behaviors, and that in association with the whip, this is a reward. So if this is the aspect of the reading, if you were a female or you are involved with a female that's been a little bit manipulative and conniving, there's going to be an end to this behavior, and as a result, they're going to be gifted with some sexual experiences. But we're running up to 3 minutes, so click the link. Now, let's get into detail about this a little bit more, because there is also a tarot card reading associated with this. So, you know, sexual rewards aside, we have a situation that has come to an end, and it moves into some arguments, some debates that are rewarded well. In addition to that, we have the tree and the lily. And when the lily doesn't stand for sexual issues, it stands for maturity and aging. And we have the tree, and this quite often has to do in the Lenormand deck with health. So we have somebody putting an end to manipulative, cunning behaviors. And then we have this reading ending with prospective health issues. So this could suggest that this situation is slow moving. It's going to receive a slow resolution that is going to be beneficial to all parties involved. It's also going to create a level of emotional intelligence and maturity within the people involved in the matter. In addition to that, this also suggests that if this is a relationship issue, we went over the sexual aspects, but it could suggest that this is a relationship that will move into a long-term situation after certain behaviors have been dissolved and resolved, and that the person that is involved in this situation is mature and has a firm grasp between right and wrong, and they are all about the long haul. Regardless, the situation will take a while to resolve. In addition to that, we have the coffin, and it's close to the tree and the lily. This could suggest healing after a death, and or it could also suggest canceling out bad toxic behaviors so that one can go through a physically healing process. Okay, so when I asked further detail, I received the 3 of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Now in this stack, the Green Witch Tarot, the Three of Pentacles stands for picking up skills, having a connection to the divine, receiving messages from the divine, being flexible, picking up artistic habits, musical habits. Also, the read here in this card can also pertain to health issues, dealing with doctors, dealing with medicine, having to employ people with the right skills necessary to assist in a physical matter. And being the Three of Pentacles, this person is fairly new. They are newer to the medical field. And what they're addressing is somebody having some health issues, feeling sick, feeling alone. And this results with the Strength and the Nine of Pentacles. This is inner strength. This is moving forward. This is finding physical prosperity. We're just talking about health issues. And no, if you are having health issues, please consult a professional. These are tarot cards. They're intended for entertainment, and I will not be responsible for anything or any choices that anybody makes, and nor can anybody hold me responsible for suggesting that I am telling them that they're going to get healthy when in fact all of their problems are unique and you must see a doctor. Okay, but either way, for the purpose of this reading, this is the way the cards are presenting themselves. Then we have the Ten of Athames, otherwise known as the Ten of Swords. The Boars are recognized as being almost like a warrior type entity. They are very protective, and this person here is ending a chapter in their life, and they are protected and ready to move on to the next level. So if this is something pertaining to health, this is someone dealing with a medical practitioner, probably new, feeling as if they are not going to get better, but in all reality, they have a lot of inner strength, and they will have the independence and stability necessary to end the toxic habits in their life, indicative of this fox, that were causing them strife, and then they get to move forward. Now, if this is a relationship reading, and we were talking about seduction and sexual issues and being rewarded after some arguments, this just shows the gradual progression that maybe the arguments in the relationship evolved from a collaborative effort where there were too many cooks in the kitchen. There were other people involved, and although they didn't have bad or third-party dynamics, or they weren't cheating, they just may have been listening to guides and people that were teaching them how to move forward, and as a result they may have neglected you and your connection. But they come back in rather strong, willing to coordinate with you, willing to work with you as a team, willing to learn from your wisdom, but at the same time protect and soothe you. And while doing that, they're willing to bring some stability and share their independence with you and put an end to the last chapter of sly, cunning, manipulative behavior. Now, if this reading pertains to your work environment, okay, we've gone over health, we've gone over love, and now we're dealing with the work environment. Yep, you've had some people in your work environment that were collaborating, and for some reason, they left you out. See them over here, they're warm, they're roasty toasty, they're having a good time, and you've been placed in a situation where you had to suffer financially. You went without, and they're going to continue doing this because this is their nature. But you are going to put an end to this behavior. You are employing strength. You are employing and utilizing your wisdom and your life experience in order to bring yourself financial sustenance. At which point in time, once you get to that point of financial sustenance and security, that's when you put an end to these people. Because these people don't show any evidence of going away. But what you've done is you've seen right through them and their lies and their deceit. And while you rebuild yourself, they're going to be too busy celebrating in the background, enjoying their life, enjoying their choices, enjoying their comfort. All the while you'll be using your wisdom and potentially even an ally while harnessing your anger and your wild streak so that you can set up that foundation that you deserve. And when you're ready, these people are going to be cut off in a way that they never expected. All the while you will be healing yourself. It's just going to take a while for events to manifest in your favor.